Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Good evening. I'm just topping up Perline because last live she had a lot of donations and not all the pearls could fit in. I mean, actually, I tell a lie. She's completely full. So we've still got all of these pearls to add into Perline. Plus she's already full. So this packet just goes on the top here and then I sort of add to it as and when. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. How are we? Oh no. I apologise. It's forever happening. Are we all okay? Sunday evening. And we are fully booked for today. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you, Katie. It's more like a t-shirt, but yeah, it's a Christmas tree made up of by Christmas words. So joy, love, peace, believe, and then Christmas at the very end. But yeah, I do like this one. So thank you. Oh no! Sorry, guys. Okay, so I don't think there's any further updates as of from Friday, other than obviously as a reminder, we're not live on Tuesday, so the next live after today would be Friday. Fully booked for today. Egg pops fully topped up again, which is fun. And yeah, I think that's everything. I don't think there's been any changes. So, shall we get started, and then as I think of anything... As I think of anything... Again, I'm so sorry. As I think of what I'm trying to think of what I need to say. Hang on, bear with me just a second. Sorry about that. Has Aaron caved? Is our tree up? Right, there we go. Yes and no. The tree is physically up. There is no lights and no decorations on the tree. So we're like halfway there. Basically, my kids, one was at a sleepover on Saturday, and Quinn, he wanted to watch a movie with, and he ended up staying having a later night as well. So as we're putting the tree up and obviously doing the branches, because we've got a fake tree, so doing the branches to make them stick out, the kids were bickering and bickering. They've been bickering all day and bickering. You know, I said, guys, we can't do Christmas with bickering kids. Like it does not going to work. So this is the warning. If it carries on, we're going to have to stop. And I personally thought, well, that's going to make you stop bickering so we can do Christmas. But no, it carried on and on and on. So I think by like 4 o'clock I said, look, that's it. We can't do much more because it's an enjoyable time. So I think basically we're going to do it in the week when they've had enough sleep now. So, but the tree is up. We just need to put the lights on, put the decorations on. But the rest of the house hasn't been Christmasified either, because we always start with the tree. So it's half up, half down. But it's a start. So, and Aaron did cave, I suppose. Like it was going up today, but my beautiful children were not in the mood. Basically, we're not in the mood. Exactly, Talia. But I refuse to do something like that, which I absolutely love, with bickering kids. So I'd rather pause it until everyone's in a better mood than continue. So yeah, that's what happened. Hey ho. Oh no, Melissa. Oh, bless you. Oh, bless you. Right, up first today is Leslie Oliphant. Leslie, are you here? Oh, bless you, Shirley. Yep, I'll be doing emails Monday to Friday. But if you've sent that across with the order number as well, then that's perfect. Keep quarrelling and Christmas is cancelled. And continue to get on your nerves. Well, but I'll try and remember that one. Leslie, hello. So Leslie, I did see your comment again. So what I've got in for today is 5 openings. I can't remember what's in for Friday. I can tell you the order number. The order number I've got for Friday is, if my mouse would work, 10416. And the order numbers I've got here are 29129, 10423, and 10424. Does that make sense? So it just depends. Which ones would you like to do today? Which ones would you like me to move to Friday? They just rang.
Maybe text.
Yeah.
All good.
Yeah. Thank you. Lock them in the living room if you're going to have the door open. Oh no, they're coming in here. That's fine. The dogs might bark in a minute. We've got our food delivery. That's why I had to mute a minute ago, because they're ringing my mobile like, where's your house? But I've got the dogs in here now, so if the doorbell goes, they will bark quite just quickly, so that might happen. Go with that, Leslie? Okay, so 5 openings today then. I mean, I'm very happy to tell you the items of jewellery, if that would be helpful as well. But yeah, so I've completely misunderstood that you wanted them all on the Friday. And then when you said, I was like, well, these are the ones I've booked in for today. That one was booked in for Friday. So, but I'm happy to move them around if you want to. It's up to you. So, if we're doing these ones here, which 5 would you like to have? Oysters, egg pops, or a mix of each? If it's a mix of each, I'll need to know how many of each you would like. I just did one of those hiccup breathe in things again. Is it tonight, Sarah? Let me ask Aaron to put it on the record. I think the other thing is just a stuffed stocking, so Friday is fine. Can you have 4 pops or 1 oyster? You can indeed. Oh, hang on. Be careful. Oh, I've still only got 3. 1, 2, 3. So when the egg pop bin is this full, I sort of can't dig down fully, because yeah, I just don't want it to explode over the top. So let's go down. We're going to start with Pearline, then your egg pops, and then the oyster. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And overall, are there certain colours you're hoping for? Okay, so your gifted pearl is a lighter autumn peach. Coming across then for your egg pops. So egg pop number 1. 3 pearls in here. Excuse me. Sorry about that. 3 pearls in that one. You have got a brighter autumn peach, a cranberry red, and a 2-tonal lavender, which does have a slight pinkle overtone. So it's a base sort of lavender, but yet with that sort of pinkly overtone. Coming back across then for egg pop number 2. Two pearls in that one. And you've got a candy pinkle, so base candy floss pink with a pinkle overtone, and then a blood orange. Your next egg pop. Two pearls in that one. You've got a brighter icy blue and a darker black cherry. And then the last egg pop. Two pearls in that one. You've got a, oh look at him. So it starts off being a creamy lavender, so base cream with a lavender overtone. Goes into a gorgeous darker, let me reposition, a darker lavender colour. Again, let me just reposition. Look at him, almost like a periwinkle tone there. So 2-tonal creamy lavender with like a darker purpley periwinkle section. And a yolk yellow. There we go. And then moving on to your oysters. Sorry, I missed if you'd like to keep or if you'd like to donate your shells. So coming across for your oyster. Hang on, let me just pop these egg pops down here. Okay, so your oyster. You are twinning. Twinning with watermelon twins. Okay, so let's go back across and pop these in here as well. What do you think to all of these? So if you're happy, I'll need to know which ones you'll like where. And if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. So from the very top, you've got light autumn peach, then a brighter autumn peach. We've got a cranberry red, then a lavender with a pinkle overtone, candy pinkle, blood orange, icy blue, black cherry, then the creamy lavender with a darker sort of purple periwinkle spot, a yolk yellow, and a twinning pair of watermelons. I'll need to know if you're happy with these, which colours you would like where. And if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. to match the pink in the photo I sent. Bear with me. Oh, let me just search the email address actually. Oh, okay, so that looks like it's a raspberry. Is it a raspberry? I don't have any of the lighter sort of raspberry tones. I think the closest I'd have to it would be possibly these blush pinks. It was a blush pink, or if it was a blush, it may just be the photo. So I've got those two there. Would those two be okay? I think they, I've got the photo up actually. So with the photo, I think these two are just slightly lighter. Would you like me to look for a different pair? And can I match that icy blue? Possibly. Let me bring you across so I can do it in front of me. If I was to match the icy blue, which colour would you like to swap out? I'm going to move your one to the side there. Oh, that's gone really dark. Why has that gone really dark? On the camera that actually looks slightly different. Let me just look again. Hang on. See, to me here that looks nearly spot on. I'm just going to look for another one. Swap the blood orange. Just see if I've got... No, I think this one... Okay, let me show you again. Oh, come back please. This one I think is going to be the closest I have to it. Like I said, to me here they look like I think I'd see a difference unless I sort of inspected it really, really closely. Or any two icy blue. I'll have a look for another two. Oh, gosh. So I've got these two. So these bottom two are definitely more alike, I think. Or no, you're happy with these two. Okay, so let me know your original one there or the bottom pair. Which one do you prefer? Let's make it so you can see all your petals though. There we go. So we're going to have the blush pinks on the ice cream. So I'm just going to take these two away. 1 and 2. The second set, swap out your icy as well. Of course you can. And then I'll put this one a bit. So the second set on the other 2 items, is that right? Yes, on the umbrellas. Perfect. Okay, so it's just with your last item then, if you'd like to have a pearl on or off of there. So we've got ices on the umbrellas. The last one is Mr. Naveen. Yes. Yes, indeed. The yellow on him, and can you invoice you for jump rings on the twins? Yes, of course. And then the remaining pearls there would be your loose pearls. Can you confirm, are you happy with those, or are there any other changes that you'd like to do? So you'd like to be invoiced for jump rings on both watermelon. The others are perfect as your loose pearls. Brilliant. Okay. Leslie, I'm glad you're happy with that. And like I said, you are booked in for Friday as well. So I'll see you on Friday for that opening. But let me do your naughty or nice card here. Okay, naughty or nice card. You have got a nice card. You've got a £2 off code for the website. So if you'd like to order again in the future, you'll have a £2 off code to use, and I'll email that across for you to the email address on the order form. I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, Leslie, and that's safe up there for you. Okay, up next then today is Kit Donal. Kit, are you here? You're very welcome. And somebody asked about the initial charms. I'm going to do my best. I think if you email me the ones that you would sort of need in time, I'll see if I can get those on before the other initial ones, and I'll do my best that way. I think that's the best to say at the moment. Kit, read the sulfate pendant and the golden hope pendant. Okay. That's absolutely fine. Do I need to read it? Hang on, let me just see. I don't think that's for today's order, is it? So that's absolutely fine. I will Again, I don't normally see emails over the weekend, so I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So for today, you have got 2 openings kit. Which 2 would you like to have? Oysters, egg pops, or one of each? Let me mark that you're here as well. One of each, donate the shells. Oh, it literally landed on my arm of my chair. I was like, where did that go? Did that go back in? One of each. Okay. Donate the shells. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for? Let's go down. So starting with your gifted pearl. Your gifted pearl is a lighter blue. It looks like almost a bluey silver. Almost like a dove grey, but he's got a hint of a blue to him. Egg pop. Two pearls in that one. Ooh, and this one's got another lighter one, which I think might help with that blue. This one's a creamy, oh, okay, so it's a creamy lavender, but similar to the last one, it's also got 2 tonal darker purpley areas. And then you've got a candy floss pink. Now, shall I move the camera a bit closer? Don't know if that's more helpful. So yeah, this one's got like that bluey sort of tone, like a dove grey blue. This is a creamy lavender with the 2 tonal darker purple. And then, oh, don't bury it, a candy floss pink. And then with your oyster, slight double pop there. There's your mother of pearl. And you are twinning. Twinning with silvery, almost looks like it's got like a pastel gold overtone as well. So like a silvery, sort of chocolatey gold tone. Look at those. Kit, what do you think to these pearls here? So with your items, you can choose to have pearls on or off the jewellery. If on, I'll need to know which colours you would like to have. And then if you'd like to swap any, then we can do that for you as well. So you've got that sort of silver bells with the slight blue overtone, creamy lavender with the 2 tonal purple, candy floss pink, and then twinning sort of silvery gold pearls. The last live there was a single pearl. I mean, there has been a lot of twins, but yeah, the last live there was 1, 2, 3 and 4 pearls out of oysters. Swap the pink for a green. Yeah, I've gone straight for a sea green. However, if you prefer a different type of green, do let me know. Okay, so if you're happy with that green there, are there any other swaps, or would you like to have any of these on your jewellery? Excuse me. It really does, doesn't it? The green and the golds are so Christmassy. The silver blue on the night and day. Sea green on the vines. Okay, yep, I'll write that down as well in a second. Let me just do these two. So silver blue and then sea green, and then you'd like to be invoiced for studs with the silver golds and a hoop fitting on the remaining pearl. Okay, I just post it on to double check emails as well. Like I said, I don't normally see anything much over the weekend, but I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I'm so sorry. I have got a frog in my throat today. I think it's because I sort of lost my voice slightly yesterday, and yeah, today it's just been tickly, so that might be why. Right, let's do your naughty or nice card kit. So naughty or nice card, and oh, you've got a naughty card there, so there's nothing on the back of that one. But as always, thank you for the donation with your shells, and I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. Okay, up next then today is Shelley Stanton. Shelley, are you here? Yes, Aaron put my radiator in this weekend. I'm warm. Excuse me. You sent loyalty cards earlier. I've got one card sent over, is that right? I don't know if you said loyalty cards. No, a loyalty card. Okay, that's perfect. I was going to say I can see one card completing on the live for you now. Okay, so that means you've got 5 openings and a 4 pearl oyster. With the 5 openings, Shelley, which 5 would you like to have? Oysters, egg pops, or a mix of each? If I get the 4 pearl oyster for you. And then which 5 would you like? Yep, oh, so if you've sent an email, that's brilliant. I can't look at the emails on the lives, but as long as you've included an order number, then if it's relating to an order, of course. If it's not relating to an order, it doesn't need one. But as long as you've included an order number, I will get back to you as soon as I can. And I will always get back to people in the order that the emails are sent. So if you send another email sort of on the same chain, it will move that email back again. So yeah, I will get back to you as soon as I can. 4 pops, 1 oyster. Donate the shells. Looking for blues, purples and greens. Oh, have I got 4? I think I have. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I just messed up which one's the 4 pearl oyster. Okay, I may have messed up which one's the 4 pearl oyster, but as soon as it comes to opening it, hopefully it's the right one. My voice is going to go in and out all day. Like I said, I lost it yesterday for a bit. Okay, so Perline first Shelley, hoping for blues, purples and greens. A yellow, slightly darker, almost yolky yellow as your gifted pal. Almost looks, it looks more peach actually on the camera, doesn't it? Okay, then moving across for your egg pops. You've got three, oh, let me move this down, 3 pals in that one. Oh no, I don't think it will go. When I say my voice is gone yesterday, I meant like I could still talk, but it was just really quite hard to hear me. So today it should be okay, like fingers crossed it'll be fine. And if it does go, it'll just be that you'll all have to turn the volume up because you'll hear me, but it'll just be like, hello, just quiet. So you've got a black cherry, a blood orange, and a lemony yellow. And that one is looking more and more peach. Why did I say yellow? When I first saw it, it definitely looked yellow, but now it is more peach there. Your next egg pop. 2 pals in that one. A brighter pink. And another lemony yellow. Then now this one is a slightly funky shape. You can see straight away he's what I call a squished pebble. So he does have that squished pebble shape to him there. Your next egg pop. Ooh, 2 pals in that one. It's a purple egg pop. You've got a Cadbury purple and a 2-tonal lavender and pinkle. So darker purple there goes into that lighter sort of pinky pinkle. So 2-tonal lavender and pinkle. And then the last egg pop. 2 pals in that one. Now this one is one of the sample colours. It's not a blood orange, as you can see. I don't know, maybe to call it like a pumpkin or something, maybe, possibly. So it's basically like orange, this new sample colour. They are gorgeous. I mean, they're quite large as well. They're all like 8s, 8.5s, the one I had in. Oh, tangerine is a good name. Pumpkin. And then the other pearl is a darker 2-tonal pinkle. So again, lighter and darker pinkle overtones. Marmalade, pumpkin, satsuma. I can't spell satsuma, so I can't call it that. To be fair, I can't spell tangerine either. But I think pumpkin, I can spell pumpkin. So you've got one of the new sample pumpkin pearls. Okay, so then coming across to what I think is the 4 pearl oyster first. Let's just raise this up a bit. There we go. So I think this one's the 4 pearl oyster. But if it isn't, then it will be the other one. Sorry, I completely didn't realise. Oh, Tango's a good name for it. Tango, I do like Tango actually. Light pop. Oh, you've got a runaway. I don't know if that's a good sign or not. There's the mother of pearl. And it is You Are Courting. And there's no more in that one. Yeah, I think we're going to go with Tango. Tango is, because it's such a bright colour, I think Tango is a good name for that new sample colour. So quadding colours here, let's go back across. You've got a seafoam green, a Cinderella, is it Cinderella or is it periwinkle? I'm going to change my mind, I think it's more periwinkle, sorry my lovely. Periwinkle, then a two-tonal gold, so pastel gold, and then a brighter raspberry. And then we've still got one more oyster to go. So this one then I believe is the normal oyster. Lights pop there. A little bit of flesh on that side. And you are twinning. 2 pals in your last oyster. And again, sea foamy green twin Shelley. I can put them at the bottom actually, can't we? Let's pop them 1 and 2. Perfect. Shelley, what do you think to all of these? If you're happy with these, I'll need to know which ones you'd like where. And if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. I've just had a look. All of your items you can choose to have pearls or on or off the jewellery, I believe. Now, when I say that, I do automatically obviously have the pearls on there, but you don't have to if you don't want to. So going through again, you've got the peach, black cherry, blood orange, pastel yellow, bright pink, lemony yellow, Cadbury purple, two-tonal lavender and pinkle, tango, dark pinkle, seafoam green, periwinkle, pastel, two-tonal pastel gold, and a raspberry. Then twinning seafoamy greens at the bottom. They are dark seafoamy greens, almost into like pickles there. They're sort of that mix between the two, but I do believe that they are more on the seafoam side. Oh, wouldn't that be beautiful? A Vimto purple. Yeah, I agree. I would like a Vimto purple. Oh, sorry, I didn't see that, my lovely. So the two-tonal lavender on the Eiffel Tower. Yeah, two-tonal lavender. Periwinkle on the starfish. Okay. Periwinkle. Perfect. Sea foam on each of the others. So would you like a sea foam twin on each of them, or a seafoam twin and then the single one, if that makes sense. One twin and one other. Perfect. So that is all of the jewellery chosen for then, Shelley. With the remaining pearls, are you happy with those, or are there any other changes that you would like to do? Oh, hang on, let me get my post-its. Okay, so the pinkle, so the darker pinkle to Jennifer Hill. So this one to Jennifer Hill. Seafoam to Talia Kelly. Oh, I'll try to remember, Sarah. Black cherry to Selena Zambito. That was the black cherry, wasn't it? Yep. Gold to Ilaria Boncory. Gold. Okay. So I'm just writing down the froms now. So from Shelley Stanton. From Shelley Stanton. From Shelley Stanton. And from Shelley Stanton. Perfect. Invoice for pin caps on the Tango, the raspberry, and the the Tango, the raspberry, and and the Cadbury, and then these 5 into Perline. Bless you, of course. Let me just write down to invoice for pin caps on those 3. Let's pop them in here. Okay, and then if I bring you back across. Oh, Ilaria, you'd like to have a jump ring. I'll invoice for jump ring. Bless you. Well, Shelley, I'm glad you're happy with those. Like I said, Perline is full, so I'm just going to add them to Perline's top-up bag for now. And then they will sort of be added to Perline once there's room. So like I said, this bag, I'll show you, this bag of pearls sort of goes in this bit and just sits there. So you might even see it poking out the top, and then I will top her up as we go. Shelley, then let's do your naughty or nice card. So you have got, oh Shelley, you've got a naughty card. So there's nothing on the back of that one. Thank you for the donation with your shells, Shelley. And I do hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And then let me put the gifted pearls into the red gift pot as well. Okay. Perfect. And up next then today is Lisa Breathwick. Lisa, are you here? Pearline is very stocked up, yes. I mean, it's a lovely thing you guys do for each other with Pearline. It's so nice. There's nothing else I can say about it. It's so beautiful that you do it for each other. And I would never take pearls out of there or anything. So yeah, of course we'll keep it topped up in those bags until there's room to empty them in there. It's your first naughty, Shelley. Oh wow, I mean, you've done well to get the first, that's your first naughty. Lisa, hello. Let me mark you're here. Lisa, we'll start with your stuffed stocking and then we'll do the other openings together at the end. So stuffed stocking, you've got 1 through to 12. Which number would you like? Number 8. Okay, so number 8, let's go down. Good luck, Lisa. Oh, I will say, so this is definitely your one. I will say, just quickly while I remember, some of these ones are wrapped in a different colour. The colour means nothing different, it's just I ran out of this, not this colour that we've been using, so I had to switch to a light purple as well. Okay, so if you get a different colour, it means nothing, it's just I had to switch to a different colour tissue paper. Okay, so just before, if anyone sees anything, that's why. Right, Lisa, in here, 1 and 2 cards, and you have got a Christmas cage pendant. This cage pendant would normally come with 1 opening. It holds 1 pearl at a time. And it is Santa's hat cage pendant. So if I can just get it focused, the camera doesn't seem to be wanting to focus. So it is a hat. There we go. Now the hat has actually got love hearts cut out all around the hat, just so you can see the pearl clearly in there. Then around the fur lining of his hat is actual star cutouts there. So 1 pearl goes right in the centre of the hat, and then you can swap and change the pearls around inside. What do you think to this one, Lisa? Would you like to keep him, or would you like to go for a lucky dip? If we have a look at your cards, your card says 2 openings here, so a bonus of an extra opening, and then a bonus egg pop, on top of the other openings. So technically that makes it 3 openings altogether, just one of them has to be an egg pop. So regarding the cage, what do you think here? Would you like to keep him, or would you like to change him? Oh, lucky dip with that one. Sorry, let's put that up there. Okay, so lucky dip is this little guy here. And then in here, you have got a Christmas pendant. This pendant would normally come with 1 opening on the website. You can choose to have the pearl on or off the jewellery. Okay, so it does have the pin on here now. However, you don't have to have the pearl on here, so I can take the pin off if you would like to. It does have some enamel colouring on it. So we've got white and red bell, Christmas bell pendant. So you've got the red bell base, the whiter rim around the bottom of the bell, and then you've got a bow right at the top here. Oh, the camera does not want to focus today. So Lisa, I hope you're happy with that one. And then that means you've got 3 openings, but one of them has to be an egg pop. And then to add to your other openings, so 4 openings altogether. Which 4 would you like? Oysters or egg pops? One has to be an egg pop, but the other 3, what would you like to do? Two pops, 2 oysters. 1, 2. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? No! It's okay, I saved it. Hang on. Those are your 2. And then the runaway is back in there. Okay, starting with Pearline. So keep or donate the shells, and are there certain colours you're hoping for? Let's go down for Pearline first. And in here you've got a rose gold. Donate the shells? Perfect, thank you very much. So a rosy gold. And then your egg pop number 1. Oh, 4 pearls in your first one. A nice colour for Kevin. Okay, well, let me show you these 4 to start with. You've got a, oh, I was going to say creamy lavender, but actually, okay, so there's a couple of things going on here. He is a creamy lavender, but he is two-tonal with like a lavender, darker lavender areas. He's also not fully round. He is slightly sort of oval shaped. So a creamy lavender two-tonal funky shaped pearl. You've then got a cream pearl, so that's quite nice next to the creamy lavender, so you can see the sort of contrast there. And then going into Christmassy, you've got a lighter burgundy red and a sea green. Egg pop number 2. Oh, 4 pearls in that one. And coming across, you've got a candy floss pink. More of a bridal white here. So again, you can see the difference between the bridal white and the cream. A mustardy yellow, so it's an olivey yellow. What just fell? Something just fell, sorry. I'm going to call it a mustard yellow, but I think in the past I've said it's like an olivey greeny yellow. So it's sort of in between the two, in between a light yellow olive and a mustard yellow. So it's, yeah, mixed between the two. And then a bright, bold, icy blue. So they are egg pops, and then moving on to your oysters. Oyster number 1. There's your mother of pearl. So there's nothing on that one. I kind of love the Dijon. Oh, like Dijon mustard. I get it. I was thinking, what's a Dijon? Well, I thought you was on about the teddy bear. Like, what's a Dijon teddy bear? You've got 1 pearl in that one, Lisa, and he is a larger lilac. Now again, he's slightly off circle, so not fully round. I think on the camera he looks silvery as well, but he's definitely got that lilac overtone to him. I'm going to measure him at the end as well because he does look quite sort of large. And then last oyster. Light pop there. There's no pearls on that side. And there's no more in that one. You have got a sea foam green. Keep them in a fridge, Stephanie, but normally you've got roughly 6 months. So sea foam green. You wanted a sea foam? Perfect. Okay, so let's go through these from the very top, my lovely. And then, is there a colour here for Kevin? If not, we can of course swap a colour in for you. So you've got the rose gold, then that sort of creamy lavender with the darker lavender tones over the top. Cream, light burgundy red and a sea green. Candy floss pink, bridal white. Let's call it Dijon. Yellow. Icy blue, then a larger lavender and a sea foam green. Now I'm just going to bring you across so I can measure that lilac. I think I just called it lavender. It's not lavender, it is definitely lilac. So the lilac is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. Okay, so he is an 8.5, but he does look like he's a large boy there. Biggest pearl we've had is a 9.5. The Snow White on the Christmas pendant. Brilliant. And swap the creamy white for dark silver bells or a grey shade for Kevin. Okay, let me see what I can do. I still haven't sorted out these pearls. I really need to remember. Right, Kevin, I'm vibing Kevin colour. Straight away, this one spoke to me. I'll just keep looking for a second. Is that one too dark, too light? I mean, this one just, I think that's more of a dove grey, but that one just, it's in the wrong pot. I think that's why it popped out. Okay, and then we've got this one as well, which is sort of in between the two. So, would you like number 1, number 2, or number 3? And we're swapping this one here, so I'll take this one. So yeah, number 1, number 2, or number 3. Number 3, perfect. That's why I like to give an option if I can, because then we can get the perfect one. So number 3 goes on Kevin. Oh, no, now I can't pick it up. There we go. So then that's all of the pearls for your jewellery, Lisa. So it will be the remaining pearls here as your loose pearls. Are you happy with those, or are there any others you'd like to change at all? Love them all. Perfect. And you're very, very welcome. Okay, so if we do your naughty or nice card then, in here, you've got a naughty card as well. So again, there's nothing on the back of that one. Lisa, thank you for the donation with your shells, and I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. Okay, and up next today is Lynn Lynch. Lynn, are you here? Lisa, you're very, very welcome. It is a naughty night, Shelley. I actually went through the cards before the live, and there is more nice ones than naughty ones in there. So I thought I'd go through and double check that there wasn't a imbalance. I kept this imbalance because I'm happy with more nices in there. But yeah, if there was more naughties, I'd take some out. But no, there is actually more nice cards in there than naughty. Lynn, hello with Macy as well. Hello. She's running the show again. Okay, Macy, let's go. Macy, you've got 2 stuffed stockings. Which 2 numbers would you like to have? Numbers 1 through to 12, which 2 would you like? Three and 9. 3 and 9. Let's go down. So we'll start with number 3. Okay, so you have got a Christmas cage pendant to start with. This cage would normally come with one opening it is on the website, and yet it would normally come with one opening. It is a kind of double-sided cage pendant, this one, and it holds 1 pearl at a time. Okay, so this is the snowflake bell cage pendant. So you do have this red sort of crystal at the bottom here, which hangs at the bottom of the bell, and it can sort of wiggle around, move around there. So overall it's a bell shape, and around the rim of this one you've got encrusted crystals. And then actually on the bell cut out is snowflakes, and then in the centre of each snowflake is a larger crystal. And then you'll see, I know it's quite hard to see, I'm trying to get it focused. Then you'll see your pearl colour through the snowflakes. There we go. And then on the reverse side, you've actually just got a larger snowflake coming across. So again, it would be like the bell shape, but then a larger snowflake. So then you see more of your pearl on that side. Macy, what do you think here? If you're happy with that one, he is yours. If you're not happy, I can do a lucky dip for you instead. Your cards though say 4 openings with that one. So you've got a bonus of an extra 3 openings. So 4 openings there. And then, oh, a Christmas treat. You get a pearl box from Aaron. She'd like to keep that one and you'd like to wear it at your school Christmas party. I love that. Well, that one's yours. Now, a pearl box from Aaron is one of these. It may not be this colour. It says PWB on the side, and it's just a box with a sliding lid where you can, if you wanted to, keep pearls, and then the lid just slides closed. Okay, so you're going to get one of those as well. But let me just write that down actually before I move on. So, pearl box. Perfect. And then moving on to stocking number 9. Oh, this one just didn't want to rip off, so we'll just do it that way. Oh, and another Christmas cage pendant. This one would normally on the website come with 1 opening. However, this one can hold up to 4 pearls. Okay, so it would hold 4 pearls, depending on the size of the pearls. Obviously, the smaller the pearls, the more you'll fit in. The larger the pearls, the less you'd fit in. And this is called the Icy Snowflake Cage Pendant. So it is a double-sided cage pendant again. However, it's the same on both sides. So you can see the snowflake there. Then if I turn it around, it's exactly the same on this side. You can sort of see you've got the snowflake on both sides, and then your pearls would sort of fit in there, and then they'll sort of shake around as well, because like I said, it can hold up to 4 pearls. With this one, would you like to keep or would you like to donate him? Not donate him, sorry, keep him or do a lucky dip. And then with this one, you've got 2 openings, so bonus of an extra 1. And get a lucky dip and then choose between the jewellery. Now, I know you just said to have a lucky dip, however, you're going to be able to choose between the jewellery. So this time you get a chance, which not many people get. I'm going to get a lucky dip for you, but then you get to pick whether actually you'd like to still go with the lucky dip, or you could actually then change your mind and stick with this one. So it's going to give you that choice between the 2, Macy. Okay. Oh, this one is the candy cane charm. So this charm would normally come with 1 opening on the website. You can choose to have a pearl on or off the jewellery. It does have the pin on here already, so again, I can remove that if you don't want the pearl on here. If you keep this one, I'll need to know what fitting you would like. So candy cane with a silver base and with a red enamel coating on part of it. And then you've got a little bow wrapped around the middle of the candy cane as well. Which one would you like? The cage pendant or the candy cane? If it's the candy cane, I'll need to know which fitting you would like as well. She'd love the charm. Perfect. Which fitting would you like? Hoop fitting. Perfect. Okay, so that means altogether you have got 6 openings. Which 6 would you like to have? Oysters, egg pops, or a mix of each? If it's a mix of each, I'll need to know how many of each you would like. Three of each. She's after some wicked colours. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Pearline first. Let's go down. With the shells, would you like to keep or would you like to donate the shells? Donate the shells, thank you. So your gifted pearl is a 2-tonal yellow. I've just realised I've cut my glove. Right, a 2-tonal yellow. So this one's got lighter and brighter yellow areas around the pearl. Egg pop number 1, Macy. 4 pearls in here. You have got a brighter icy blue, a TARDIS blue, a coral, and a blush pink. Egg pop number 2. 4 pearls in that one. And you've got a lighter dove grey. He does almost again look like he's got a slightly blue overtone, but I think it's definitely more dove grey. A darker chocolate. A darker gunmetal grey. And then a blood orange. And then your last egg pop. Three pearls in this one. Candy floss pink, a pastel gold, and a silver bells. Macy, I hope you're happy with those as your first pearls. And then if we come back across for your oysters. Okay, so oyster number 1. Oh, look at those. You are twinning with bright raspberry twins. Now these are bold as bold can be. They are beautiful. Gorgeous twins. Let me move it up slightly. There we go. Oyster number 2. Slight pop there. Oh, 1 and 2. Three. You have triples. So 3 pearls in that oyster. Okay, so, oh, let me just clean that one off a bit more. In here, you've got a seafoam green, a autumn peach, and then a midnight blue. Now, I'm really hoping you guys are going to be able to see that blue. Oh, now let me pop it down. So, yeah, there we go. You can see it there. So it's very dark, but it does have that hint of blue to him. Then your last oyster, Macy. Okay, there's no more in that one. Your last colour is a periwinkle. So I'm going to pop that just under the blood orange there. Okay, so Macy, I'm going to go through all of the colours again for you. You've got that cage pendant where you can swap the pearls around inside, so I don't need to know the colour for that one. With the candy cane charm, I will need to know if you'd like to have a pearl on there or not, and if so, which colour you would like on there. Okay, so from the very top, you've got that two-tonal yellow, icy blue, TARDIS blue, coral, and a blush pink. Dove grey, dark chocolate, gunmetal grey, blood orange, candy floss pink, pastel gold, silver bells, periwinkle, twinning raspberries, seafoam green, autumn peach, and a darker midnight blue. The blood orange on the candy cane, brilliant. Okay. Okay, so then the remaining pearls would be your loose pearls. So I just need to know if you're happy with those or if there's any others that you'd like to change at all. Midnight purple. I think I've still got some. Yep, I've got a couple still. So midnight purple. I'm going to pop them at the bottom, but then I'll need to know if you're happy with these, which ones you'd like to swap out and in. And then she'd like to see some greens. Okay. So all my apples are sort of very, very similar in colour now. I don't really have darker, and actually that's a lie. I do have the pastel apple greens, like the really lighter one. I'm just going to move it up so then it focuses on these colours for a minute. And that's a sea green. And then a forest green. keep the sea green and the first apple green. Okay. And then which 3 pearls would you like to swap out for those? If you wanted to keep the midnight purple as well. Swap the chocolate, the gunmetal and the silver bells. Perfect. I'm just going to move these 3 up then, just because it will sort of focus better. There we go, with them there. Perfect. Are there any other swaps that you'd like to do? Invoice for studs with the raspberries, of course. And then the remaining pearls here, are you happy with these? Oh, no, can we swap the other dark one, the midnight blue, for a bridal white, and then gift the white to Sarah Jones so she has her own onion? Oh, okay. Yep, of course. So bridal whites, and then I'm just confirm, am I swapping this one here? Yes. Yes, the midnight blue swap out. Okay. And then the white you'd like to gift to, hang on, let me write this down, Sarah Jones, from Macy and Lynn Lynch, and then so she, hang on, has her own onion. Yep, that's done. And then you're happy with the others as your loose pearls. Perfect. Right, let me just put Sarah's in here. Okay, and then your pearls in here. An onion charm is a little bit controversial. I mean, I can look into it. Do you mean like a slice of onion? A whole onion? Like what are we talking about? Right, Macy and Lynn, let's do your naughty or nice cards. Oh, they're sort of everywhere. Let's just grab one from the middle. Oh, what is going on? Naughty card with that one. So that means that there's nothing on the back of that one. Thank you for the donations with your shells. And I do hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's up there for you. Lisa, yeah. Lisa Mohanahan. There is lots of naughty cards. It will change. It will change. All this is because Lynn put an onion on her bee sting. Oh, I see. I remember that. Did it work? Did the onion on the bee sting work? Oh, you're very welcome. Up next then today is Janet Gallagher. Janet, are you here? It did work. That's interesting. That is really interesting. Would it work on like a wasp sting as well? Or is it just bee venom? But it's good to know. Janet, hello, hello, hello. Janet, you've got one opening altogether. Would you like to have a oyster or a egg pop? You smell like a kebab though. Oh, I haven't had a kebab in over a year. I'd love to dive into a kebab. Because I'm gluten free, I haven't found like an actual kebab shop that does gluten free kebab. I'm sure there'll be one out there. But yeah, I haven't had one in years. Oh, over a year. Egg pop, Janet. Okay, is there certain colours that you're hoping for? Let's do donated pearl first. And then after this opening, I think I'll top up Pearline. Move some pearls into there again. So in here, your gifted pearl is a TARDIS blue, I think, or is it Blurple? No, I believe he's more TARDIS blue. Hoping for purples or greens. Okay, well, fingers crossed for you, Janet. Three pearls in here. You have got a creamy lavender. Again, it's a gorgeous two-tonal pearl. So base creamy lavender with these purple overtones. A two-tonal yellow as well, so lighter and darker lemon yellow shades, and a cranberry red. Janet, what do you think to these four pearls here? So you've got TARDIS blue, two-tonal creamy lavender, two-tonal lemon yellow, and a cranberry red. If you're happy with these, I'll need to know which one you'd like on the jewellery. And if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. Can we swap the yellow? I don't have any mystic purples now. Oh, or a midnight purple. And then that one will be for the jewellery. Okay, so I've got this midnight purple, if you're happy with that one. I just don't have any mystic purples available at the moment. So I could put you on the waiting list for one if you would prefer. If not, there's that midnight purple there. That's perfect. Okay, so purple on the jewellery, and then swap the lighter one for a sea green. So swap this one for a sea green. Okay. And then you're happy with those as your loose pearls. Brilliant. Let me just take that one away because I just popped it to the side until you confirmed if that's the one that you'd like to swap. Janet, I'm glad you're happy with all of those then. And then, like I said, I popped that darker midnight purple on your jewellery. Okay, so your naughty or nice cards. Oh, we've broken the streak. You have got a nice card. So a £3 off code for the website. So Janet, if you'd like to order again in the future, you'll have a £3 off code to use, and I'll send that across for you to the email address on the order form. I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. When do the stuffed stockings stop? Oh, I don't know. Janet, you're very welcome. I don't know. Stuffed stocking stop date. I will work it out and then I can let everybody know. Oh, let me top up Perline. Up next is Rebecca Mason. Rebecca, are you here? Yes, Lauren. Yes, Mackenzie. Mackenzie Johnson. It's like a two-tonal creamy lavender with like slightly darker lavendery overtones. Okay. Rebecca ends in live.co.uk. That's perfect. You have got 4 openings altogether, Rebecca. Which 4 would you like to have? Oysters, egg pops, or a mix of each? If it's a mix of each, I'll need to know how many of each you would like. Two of each. Keep the shells. Oh, 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Let's go down. So again, starting with purline. So keeping the shells, are there certain colours you're hoping for? Gifted pearl is a TARDIS blue. Oh, let's move that over a bit actually. Okay, then coming across for your egg pops, number 1. 2 pals in that one. You have got a brighter pink. And then a two-tonal, it looks like a two-tonal Cinderella blue actually. So he's got lighter and darker blue shades. Now overall he is quite a lighter blue, but he does have those darker Cinderella shades as well. Coming across for egg pop number 2. 4 pals in this one. A bright, bold, icy blue. A candy pinkle, so base candy floss pink with that pinkly overtone. A black cherry. And then a dark two-tonal silver and chocolate. And then coming back for your oysters. So you'd like to keep the shells. Oh. So let me just grab some of this for you. Okay, so oyster number 1. You have triples. So 3 pals in your first oyster. I'm just drying them up for you and then I can pop them in the sand as well. A brighter golden peach, a magenta, and then a gorgeous darker, almost it's sort of a mix between a grass green and a pickle green. And actually it's got a hint of a seafoam green in there. These greens are sort of all merging in their colours, which are gorgeous, but it's really hard to then sort of say what colours are what. Coming across for oyster number 2. You are twinning. Twinning with raspberry twins. They are kind of like a darker, almost like a dusky raspberry, if that makes sense. Rebecca, what do you think to all of these? I'm just wrapping up the shells for you, but if I go through your colours, and then I'll need to know which two you would like on your jewellery. So you've got TARDIS blue, candy floss pink, and then that two-tonal Cinderella blue on the end. You've then got bright icy blue, a candy pinkle, a black cherry, and then a darker two-tonal silver and chocolate, a brighter golden peach, a magenta, and a sort of multi-tonal green, and then you've got those raspberries on the end there, which are twins. Swap the first pink for a raspberry. So the only raspberries I've got to swap are sort of the brighter raspberries. Are you happy with that one? But then all raspberries on the jewellery. So definitely you'd like to have the raspberry twins. Two raspberries on the earrings. Are you happy with that add-in that I've just added in there with that raspberry? So it is the brighter raspberry. Would that one be okay? Okay, so this, oh, sorry, this one on the jewellery, but you'll keep that raspberry swap. Okay, so then the remaining pearls here, are you happy with those, or are there any others that you'd like to change at all? Happy with all of the others? Okay, so I'm just popping them in here for you. And I've wrapped up the shells as well, so that will get sent along with your order. And if I grab the naughty or nice cards then, let's get one from in there. And you've got a nice card. You've got a £2 off code for the website. If you would like to order again in the future, Rebecca, you'll have a £2 off code to use. And I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's up there for you. You're very, very welcome. Oh, well, I hope she's happy with them as well. Right, up next then today is Emma Neville. Emma, are you here? Emma, hello, hello, hello. Emma, you have got 2 stockings altogether. Which 2 would you like to have? So which 2 number stockings? 1 through to 12. Oh, Gemma, that's brilliant. I hope they apologised as well. 5 and 12, Emma. So 5 and 12. Let's go down. So good luck. We're going to start with number 5. So your first one is a Christmas normal pendant. This one on the website would normally come with 1 opening, and the pearl does need to go onto the jewellery. Okay, so if you choose this one, I definitely need to have a pearl to go onto the jewellery. So it is a snowflake. So if you can see, the pearl gets set right in the centre here. There we go. Emma, with this one, are you happy with him, or would you like to do a lucky dip? Now your cards here says 2 openings with this one, so you get a bonus, a bonus of an extra opening. And then this one says a Christmas treat, you get a free gift box. So you'll get a gift box added to your order. And you'd like to keep that one. Perfect. So if I pop him in here for you. Okay, then if we move on to number 12. And this one is a Christmas pendant again. However, with this one, you can choose to have the pearl on or off the jewellery. Again, on the website, it does come with 1 opening, so we'll see how many openings it comes with in a second. And again, this one does show with the pin on. However, I can remove that if you would like me to. So it's like the Swells Christmas tree. However, you've got the lights and crystals of green and orange crystals making up the lights of the Christmas tree. Sorry, there we go. Oh, this camera doesn't want to focus today. If I just move the pin out the way. So swirly whirly Christmas tree. With that one, would you like to keep or would you like to change him? Now you've got 3 openings with that one, so it's a bonus of 2 openings, and you'd like to keep that one. Perfect. And then your bonus card says get a lucky dip and keep both items of jewellery. So it means that you get to, obviously you've already said to keep this one, but then you get a lucky dip as well, and then you get to keep the lucky dip as well. No matter what it is, you get to keep it. Okay, so bonus item of jewellery. And in here you have got a pendant. Now this is one of the normal pendants. It can be worn all year round. This one again would normally come with 1 opening, and 1 pearl does need to go on to the jewellery, and this is one that has recently just gone onto the website as well. So this is the hidden raindrop pendant. There is a matching earrings to this on the website, or there will be as soon as they go on. So it's got a hidden raindrop through from the side. You can see it's a raindrop shape. And it's got the zircon crystals at the top, and then the pearl sits directly at the bottom there. So I hope you're happy with that one as well. So let me just write this down. You're going to have the snowflake pendant, where we definitely need to have a pearl on. We've got the Christmas tree, where you can choose to have the pearl on or off, and then we've got the secret raindrop pendant, where again pearl needs to be on. Altogether you have got 5 openings, Emma. If I just bring you back up, which 5 would you like? Oysters, egg pops, or a mix of each? If it's a mix of each, I'll need to know how many of each you'd like to have. All oysters. Oh, hang on, there we go. So 5 oysters, donate the shells. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So let's go down, starting with your donated pearl first, and then we'll move on through to the oysters. So in Pearline, your gifted pearl is a I want to say, I think it's a slight raspberry pearl there actually. So raspberry. And then coming across for your oysters. So oyster number 1. Okay, so in that one you have triples. We've got 3 pearls in your first one. You've got a brighter pink, a slightly two-tonal pastel gold, and a Pepsi blue. Oyster number 2. You've been waiting for a Pepsi for ages. Whoop whoop. Well, your second oyster, and you have triples for a second time. So in here you've got a brighter pink, slightly lighter than the first one, a brighter yellow, and then another Pepsi blue. Slightly lighter, definitely larger than the first one. Your next oyster. And you are twinning. Twinning with periwinkle twins. And then you've still got 2 more oysters to go, Emma. So your next oyster. Light pop there. And there's one in here. Now he looks like he's a dark green. So I'd call that more of a darker forest green, I think. And then your last oyster. And there's no more in that one. So you have triples in your last oyster. So let me just dry these up for you. And you've got a brighter pink, a bridal white, and then another Pepsi blue. Emma, what do you think to all of these? So I'll go through the colours again for you. Then I'm going to need to know, as a reminder, definitely the hidden raindrops pendant, definitely the snowflake, and then with the Christmas tree you can choose to have a pearl on or off the jewellery. Raspberry bright pink, pastel gold, Pepsi blue, dark green, brighter pink, lemon yellow, Pepsi blue, twinning periwinkles, then a bright pink, bridal white, and a Pepsi blue. And the Pepsis look like they're getting slightly lighter the further they go down as well. Oh, excuse me. Pepsi on the snowflake. Which Pepsi? Number 1, number 2, or number 3? Yellow swap for a Christmassy red. So this kind of red. And swap the green for more of a sea green. I mean, that one looks very dark. Let me see if I've got a lighter one. Okay, so number 1 on the snowflake. The red is perfect, and the red is for the tree. Okay, so what do you think about the green for the raindrop? So snowflake is Pepsi, red on there. The green is great. Okay, then I saw you type a second ago. Oh, number 3 on a lobster. So this one on a lobster fitting. With the remaining pearls here, are you happy with those, or would you like to change any others, Emma? The rest are perfect. Brilliant. So I'm just going to pop all of these in here for you. I want to thank you for the donation with your shells, and your invoice will get sent across for you to the email address on the order form. I'm just going to get your naughty or nice card as well. Bear with me a second. So naughty or nice card. Nice card. You've got a £1 off code for the website. So again, if you'd like to order in the future, you'll have a £1 off code to use, and you'll get that sent across to the email address in the order form as well. So I do hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. You're very, very welcome. And up next is Anne Townsend. Anne, are you here? Anne, hello. Haven't ordered or watched for ages, but looking forward. Oh, Anne, well, thank you for joining us. Anne, you've got 2 stockings, so I'll need to know which 2 stocking numbers you'd like to have. We've got 1 through to 12. Which 2 would you like? Five and 8. You can indeed. So, number 5 and number 8. So let's go down. We're going to do number 5 first, and then number 8 afterwards. So number 5. And you have got a pair of earrings. Now these are Christmassy earrings. On the website they would normally come with 2 openings, and 2 pearls do definitely need to go onto the jewellery. So they're called the Christmas spiral tree earrings. Okay, so they are on the website. So as you can see, it is like a spiral tree making up the Christmas tree. From the side view, you do have these golden overlay stars at the top of each tree. So you sort of see them at the side view once they're in your ears. The pearls go at the bottom here and dangle from the bottom. So the pearls do need to go on the jewellery. And I'll need to know if you're happy with those or if you would like to go for a lucky dip. If we have a look at your cards, you've got 4 openings with that one, so a bonus of an extra 2 openings. And then this one says a Christmas treat, double the loyalty stickers for the whole order. So you'll get double the loyalty stickers for your whole order, my lovely. Keep those earrings. Perfect. Okay, so moving on to number 8. And you have got a Christmas pendant. So this Christmas pendant would normally come with 1 opening. And again, the pearl definitely needs to go onto this one. So it does have some clear crystals embedded in here. So it's the silhouette of a Christmas tree, and then the pearl sits directly beneath and dangles at the bottom. It does have a star at the top. It does have a star at the top. There we go. And it does have like an orangey red crystal right in the centre of the star there. So it's got a little bit of colour on the pendant. With this one, Anne, would you like to keep him or would you like to go for a lucky dip? With your cards with this one, it says 3 openings here. And then a Christmas treat. You get a pearl box from Aaron. So again, I'll show you the boxes just in case you missed it earlier. So it's one of these printed boxes. It says PWB on one side, so Pearls of Brecon, and then it's got a slidey lid. The lid just slides on and off, so you just pop it in the grooves along the side. Okay, and then yeah, you can store pearls in here, or obviously it could store anything you like in here, but then it just closes and the pearls. Keep with that one as well. And then green is your favourite colour. Perfect. So you're possibly hoping for some greens. So it does mean altogether you've got 7 openings there. And which 7 would you like? So you've got oysters or egg pops, or a mix of each. And as always, if it's a mix of each, I'll need to know how many of each you'd like to have. Four pops, 3 oysters, donate the shells. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I might need to top that back up again. 4 pops. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Are there certain colours and that you're hoping for? So pops, donated pearl first. So your gifted pearl is a bridal white. So let's go straight over. So bridal white there. So these pearls you can keep, you can swap, you can pop them on the jewellery. Just treat them as your normal pearls. So egg pop number 1, and good luck, my lovely. You've got 4 pearls in your first one. A 2-tonal Cinderella blue. So again, this gorgeous light blue with these slightly darker overtones there as you go around the pearl. A TARDIS blue, a brighter candy floss pink, and a sunshine yellow. Egg pop number 2. Oh, that was a good pop, wasn't it? Okay, so in here you've got a dark chocolatey bronze, a snow white, a icy blue, and a blood orange. Your next egg pop. The dark green, yep, it's in the swap pot, so you can swap that in if you would like to. 3 pearls in this one. A creamy lavender, so base cream with a lavender overtone. A lemony yellow and a cranberry red. And then the last egg pop. 4 pearls in this one. A creamy white, an icy blue, a lemony yellow, and a candy floss pink, slightly lighter than the first one there. Okay, then we're going to move on to your oysters. So I'm just moving this up so we can fit the oyster pearls in as well. Swap for the first yellow, that, oh, hang on, let me go back. So I took the first yellow and then you'd like to swap in that dark green. Okay, that one's done for you. Right, your oyster number 1 then, Anne. Slight double pop there. And there's no more in that one. You have triples. A gorgeous darker rose gold for your first pearl. A darker grassy green, almost like a seafoam grassy green though. And then a larger cream. Oh, I just need to clean that off a bit more, sorry. There we go, larger cream. Okay, oyster number 2. And you have triples. So 3 in this one. I did just move the camera back a bit, so we do have more room for the rest of your pearls here. So with this one, you've got a darker gunmetal grey as your first pearl, and then a cream, and then it's a pickle green. Then coming across for your last oyster, Anne, and then we'll go through all of them again for you. Okay, so last one. And you have triples in your last oyster. Okay, so in this one you've got a pastely gold, another seafoam green, so that one's definitely lighter than the first, and then a blurple. So mix between blue and purple. And with the earrings, we definitely need to have 2 pearls on the earrings. And then with the pendant, you need to have 1 pearl on there. And then if there's any colours that you'd like to swap at all, I can do that for you as well. So let me go through all of these and then you can let me know what you think and what you'd like to do. So you've got bridal white, 2-tonal Cinderella blue, TARDIS blue, bright candy floss pink, and that dark green we just swapped in for you. Chocolate bronze, bridal white, icy blue, blood orange, creamy lavender, lemon yellow, cranberry red. Bridal creamy white, icy blue, yellow and a candy floss pink. Pastel gold, dark sea foamy grass green, cream, gunmetal grey, cream, pickle, gold, seafoam and a blurple. Chocolate bronze on the pendant, brilliant. I'd like to swap 2 whites, but not the bigger one, for 2 smaller greens for the earrings. Okay, and which greens would you like? Apple green, sea green or forest greens? So 2 whites, so 1 and 2. I'll measure the bigger one for you. I think it looks quite large because it's next to smaller pearls, but I'm just going to measure him for you. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. Okay, so he is an 8.5 there. But you'd like 2 sea greens. Let's get this refocused. Okay. I'm just finding 2 that's the same shade and size for you. Okay, those 2 there. You can just confirm you happy with those ones on the earrings. Donate 2 pinks to Pearline. Bless you, that's very kind of you. And then the rest, oh no, and then those are perfect for the earrings. Okay. With the remaining pearls, are you happy with those or are there any others that you'd like to change at all? Absolutely delighted. Perfect. Does that mean that you're happy with these ones as your loose pals? Brilliant. Okay, let me bring you across and I'll pop these in here. And bless you, well, you're very, very welcome. I'm glad you're happy with those. Let me do your naughty or nice card as well. Let's go for this one. Oh, okay, so Anne, it does mean that there's nothing on the back of that one, but I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, and that's safe up there for you. Now I need to take a really quick comfort break. When we get back, Harry Ponsford, you are up next, my lovely, but I'm really sorry, I just need to run off quickly. Aaron's actually already gone up to bed, so I am going to have to leave you staring at a wall, but I'll be as quick as I can. Okay, okay, yeah, microphone's okay for a minute, so back in a second. Okay, I'm back. I'm just popping some gloves on. Oh, it's cold outside. Oh, the weather outside is frightful. Delightful. Do, 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 do. Okay. Whew. So, Carrie, thank you for bearing with me there. The microphone's still got 20 minutes or so, but I'll leave it on for oh no, actually I'll change it just because knowing my luck it will cut us off. So, hang on. Excuse me. Right. So, Carrie. Hello. I need a bathroom in the office. Oh, no, no, no. You'd hear me tinkle. No, no, no. No, no. Carrie, let's start with your stockings, my lovely. So 4 stockings. Which 4? I'm so sorry. Which 4 would you like? I love you, but you don't want to... Yeah, exactly, Lauren. Exactly. I'm quite... do I to run off quickly. It's only a minute. Oh. Oh, why did the camera flip over? Oh, hang on. I've just got to fix this camera. It's done a... Why has it done that? It's been so good the whole live. Oh, it did it then. No, yeah, not that camera, Shelley. Sorry, you're not seeing... I can see both cameras at the same time, which is how I sometimes forget to move it over, because I can see both cameras. I'm just going to have to... Yeah, because I can see both, I then sometimes forget to move it, which is why it could be a bit funny. Nobody move! Okay, it's a bit of a funny. Right, sorry. It's still upside down, but we're just going to get the stockings for you, then I'll flip it over. So, 3, 5, 7, 10. 5, 7, 10. 3, 5, 7, 10. Right, let's go down and then just bear with me while I... Oh, we're a bit of a funny angle. Nobody move, nobody move. Do, 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 do. Okay. So, number 3. Okay, so your first item is a Christmas cage pendant carry. This one would normally come with 1 opening. It holds 1 pearl at a time as well. And this one is the presents wreath. So this one is the one where it's got all of the different details in the actual wreath. So you've got presents and bows and bells and gifts and scrolls, all sort of pictured in this like mosaic wreath. And then your pearl goes right in the centre there. With this one, I'll need to know if you're happy or if you would like to go for a lucky dip. If we have a look at your cards, you've got 2 openings with that one. And then your card says, oh, a Christmas treat, a free pair of crystal stud earrings. Now, let me get your decision with this cage first before I give you the decision with this one. Lucky dip with that one. Okay, so before I get the lucky dip then, with this one I've given everyone else the thing as well. So you can either have a lucky dip of crystal studs, which means you could be absolutely any colour that are in the bucket of crystal studs, or you can have this red, which is still a crystal pearl, by the way. I just haven't made them into studs yet. So you can have this crystal, so that white is just because they're pre-drilled, so that's where they're drilled, but this Christmassy red. So would you, in fact, let me pop them in the sand. They're such a gorgeous colour. Yeah, there you go, that shows it better. So would you like the red or would you like a lucky dip of colours? What do you mean, Gemma? Thread through earrings? Yeah, I can make them onto, you can treat them like pearls. You can have them on anything because they're pre-drilled, so I can attach them onto any sort of jewellery that needs the pearls on there. You would like to have the red, Carrie? Okay, so let me just bring you back. So, crystal red pearls on studs. So just because I make those into studs for you. Okay, so that's that card. And then you said with this one here, you'd like to, oh, no, that doesn't go there, that goes over there. You'd like to do a lucky dip. So bringing across your lucky dip. And you have got, it is another Christmas cage pendant. However, this is Sally's Star Cage Pendant. So these ones, as the name suggests, are Sally's Star. And then you, on one side you've got the twirly whirly design, and then on the other half you've got stars. There we go. So then your pearl sits right in the centre of this cage pendant. So I hope you're happy with that one. So that's your first one. On to stocking number 5. And in here, it is another Christmas cage pendant. Again, I've said this before, this one was a popular one last year. It is the Snowman Dreams cage pendant. So again, it would normally come with one opening. It does hold one pearl at a time. Overall, it's a heart on its side. So you've got the heart, and then around the top here, you've got zircon crystals with a little snowflake at the top. You've got this snowman, which is looking up to the snowflakes, so looking up to the sky. He does have rose gold hat and scarves on. He's raising his arms in the sky there. And then the pearl sits behind the snowman, and sort of the colour comes out and around. With this one, Carrie, would you like to keep him or would you like to have a lucky dip? You've got 2 openings with that one. and oh, a bonus egg pop on top of your other openings. So technically it's 3 openings altogether, just one of them has to be a egg pop. And you'd like to keep that one. Okay. Stocking number 7. You've got a snowflake charm. With this charm, it normally comes with 1 opening. Pearl can go on or off the jewellery, and if you would like to keep him, I'll need to know which fitting you would like. So this one is called the traditional crystal, no, not crystal, I'm so sorry, the traditional snowflake charm. So this camera is being absolutely atrocious today. So traditional snowflake charm. So if you keep him, I'll need to know which fitting you would like. Now, with these ones, you've got 4 openings with him, so bonus of an extra 3 openings. And then, oh, have a bonus red pearl. So I'll get the red pearl for you now. I'll pop that in the sand. So red pearl right at the top here. So with that charm, would you like to keep him, or would you like to go for a lucky dip? Oh, keep that one. Brilliant. What fitting would you like? I'll write that down now. Oh. A hoop. Okay, and then moving on to stocking number 10. Oh, you've got, oh no, I got the names wrong. Okay, so you've got another snowflake charm. The one I just showed you was not the traditional one, because this one's the traditional one. I'm so sorry. So the other one was the star snowflake charm. This one is the traditional snowflake charm. So there is a big difference between the two. So this one is literally like a traditional snowflake. Okay, in fact, let me see if I can get them focused over here. So this one is the one that's closest to the red, is the traditional one. The one that you've said to keep to is the star snowflake. So that's the difference between the two. Okay, so this one we're keeping. So with this one, I'll just need to know if you'd like to keep him, or if you'd like to do a lucky dip for this one. Oh, let's bring you back so we can do the cards actually. Okay, so your cards here, you've got 3 openings with that one, and a bonus egg pop on top. So 4 openings altogether, one of which needs to be a egg pop. And we're going to do a lucky dip with that one. Okay. And you have got a anklet. This anklet, listen to the bell. Oh, it's a beautiful bell. So this one would normally come with 1 opening. It's not on the website at the moment. And you can choose to have a pearl so you can choose to have the pearl on or off the jewellery. It's the light sky blue double star crystal anklet. So you've got 6 sets of these star crystals, which are sort of double stars. You can wear it as a bracelet if you would like to. And then you can have the pearl on or off the jewellery. Okay, so anklet. So let's count up these openings. Oh, so we'll definitely need 2 egg pops. Okay, then you've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11, let's say 11, 12, so 13, but 2 have to be egg pops. Okay, 13, 2 have to be egg pops, and then you've got a further 6, so 19, and then you've got 4 pearl oysters. So 19, 4 pearl oysters, and then 2 have to be egg pops. So which would you like? Oysters, egg pops, or a mix of each? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll get the 4 pearl oysters. I may have to top this up depending on what you say. But what would you like? Oh, it's chilly. I need to turn my heating up. $12 pops, 7 oysters, donate the shells. Let me see, do I have 7 in here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my gosh. Oh yes, 5, 6, 7 with 1 to spare. Yay! Just so I don't have to go top it up. It's not far, it's just 12 pops. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was a good handful. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That was an all yellow handful as well. How bizarre. 11, 12. Okay, donating the shells. Let's go down. So we've already got the red pearl in the sand. Let's get your gifted pearl as well. And you've got a lighter pink. So I'll pop that straight over there. And then let's start with your egg pops. So are there certain colours you're hoping for, Carrie? Number 1. 2 pearls in the first one, and you've been tangoed. Tango it. Wait, no, that's not a tango. Oh no, that's a blood orange. Although it's very close. No, it's not tangoed. Oh, I wasted it. Oh, it's a blood orange. I got excited. Although it is more tango-y. It's very bright. And you've got a 2-tonal darker pinkle. So lighter and darker pinkle. Your next egg pop. Four pearls in that one. A coral, icy blue, sample green, and a darker gunmetal grey. He does look like he's got a hint of like a forest green to him though. Three pearls in your next one. A creamy bluey pearl, so creamy blue, a icy blue, and a golden peach. Four pals in that one. Icy blue, olive green, sea green, and blood orange. Sort of going off at an angle with those. Three pals in here. Icy blue. Oh, you've getting quite a few icy blues. A candy pinkle, but it's definitely got quite a bit of pinkle overtone to him there. And a dark chocolate. Now I'm going to have to just reposition these because I've done it so badly. They're all going off on a wonk. And it's going to be really hard not only to get them focused and in view, but then to add more pearls in. So let me get my lines. Look how off I was. There we go, I've got my lines sorted now, so I can always move the camera up. Let's just pat that down. Okay, so coming back for your next egg pop. Four pals in that one. Another olive green. Slightly two-tonal icy blue, which is also a funky shape, so he's not fully round, he's sort of oval with like a darker ring around his belly. I don't know if you can see that. A Cadbury purple and a bright pink. And I'm just going to raise the camera now as well. I lowered it earlier, didn't I? Oh. Excuse me a second. That might be too raised, but look how much room we've got now. Okay, coming back for your next egg pop. Now obviously that does mean that with the pearls are further away in this one now, so I will and can sort of zoom in and lower it down again, so don't worry if it's too far away. In this one you've got a TARDIS blue, I'm just going to fill in the gaps, and then another sample green. However, this one is a funky shape, he's like a slightly oval shape. Two pals in that one. All the greens are coming out now. Another olive green, let's just fill in the gaps up here, and a candy floss pink. And then coming back for your next egg pop. Four pals in that one. You've got a golden yolk yellow. You've been tangoed. This one is definitely a tango. Candy pinkle again, so base candy floss pink with a pinkle overtone, and then another olivey green. Your next egg pop. Two pals in there. And you've got a silver bells. I'm going to add these to the top too, I hope that's okay. So silver bells. And then, what did we call it? Dijon mustard. Your next egg pop. Four pals in this one. A icy blue, another candy pinkle, but this one is definitely lighter than the other ones. A chocolatey bronze and a forest green. And then we've got, oh, a bit unfocused at the top there. There we go. Then your last egg pop. Three pearls in that one, and I'm going to fill in down the side. I hope that's okay. So an autumn peach, an olive green, why not have another, and then a brighter pink. I think we haven't seen olive greens all night, and then all of a sudden, Carrie, they are attracted to you like the blood oranges apparently. I'm just moving the egg pop shells out the way, and then I'll bring you back for your oysters. So we're going to do the 4 pearl oysters first, and then all of the other ones. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop the oyster pearls to this side and fill that up there. Are you looking for a colour order at the end? Or are you happy to keep them as they are? Yes, please. Okay, perfect. It just means that I can sort of squeeze the pearls in at the moment. Actually, if it's okay with you, can I remove them from the sand now? And then, because you're having a colour order, I then get to add them in at the end. And then that way I've got the full sand, because you do have quite a few oysters here as well, because then I've got definitely enough room. So am I okay to take them out the sand now? And then we'll carry on with your oysters. Yeah, brilliant. Okay, so you'll see what I'm doing, but it just makes it easier for me in the long run. Oh, you're going to have such long blue and green lines. And pinkle, because you've got that dark pinkle and 3 candy pinkles. Okie dokie, so let's start with your oysters then. So I think I've put them at the front, but the 4 pearl oysters first, then the others. So you'd like to donate the shells. Are there any other colours that you're hoping for? Number 1. Light pop there. You are quadding. And the camera's still zoomed away, so if you want me to zoom in, let me know. So this is a lilac. He does look like he's a silvery lilac, but definitely got that lilac tone. You've then got a sea foamy green. He's like more icy blue with like a slight sea foamy overtone. And then you've got this icy Pepsi. So this is in between the icy blue and the Pepsi blue. And then a darker, oh, I'm very confused with these colours. Yeah, okay, so lilac, I'm going to say icy blue, icy Pepsi, and then a very light sort of pickly. Let me move this camera a bit closer, just for now. Oh, maybe that's too close. Is that a bit better? Can we see that a bit more? Oyster number 2. Oh. Oh. One, two, three, and four. So you are quadding. I am going to move the camera back in a second. It's just, let me put these in here so you can see. So you've got another icy blue, a lighter raspberry, a cimbery peach, and sort of a mix between, oh actually no, he's a mix between a TARDIS and like a petrol blue. Oh, Mr. Camera, please. We've had such a good day. Okay, what I'm just going to do, hang on. I'm going to have to do it this way, but then it's going to zoom in on the camera now. Okay, so now we're zoomed in. But I think, please don't flip now, I'm going to have to move that. Okay. So it'll be zoomed in a bit more than it was now, but that's fine, because I had to manually flip it over, if that makes sense. Right, your next 4 pearl oyster, I believe. And you are quadding. You've got a creamy white, a golden peach, and then these two. So this one is actually a Silver Bells, sort of dove grey Silver Bells. This one is a lilac. Now, I don't know if you can see, yeah, so this one's Silver Bells, this one lilac. However, the lilacs are sort of silvery in themselves, so very, very, very close in colour. And then I think that this one's the last 4 pearl oyster, as long as I haven't mixed them up with the other oysters here. And then, of course, we are quadding. Okay, so that's all 4 of your 4 pearl oysters. The oysters moving forward are your normal ones. So you've got a yellow, seafoam green, sort of a gunmetal grey, and a darker Cinderella-y, almost moving into a periwinkle actually, so it does have that slight purpley overtone to him. May have to lift the camera up again. Okay. Carrie, you are twinning with Mystic Purple Twins. I'm going to pop these to the side just in case you get any other twins so I can keep them all separate. So Mystic Purple twins. And there's no more in that one. And these ones are like darker sea foamy, darker sea foamy grass green twins. There we go. These two are baby twins though, especially compared to the purples that weren't big anyway. They are little. Your next oyster. There's no more in that one, so you are twinning with Autumn Peach twins. Don't put the twins in the colour order. Okay, no problem. And you have triples. You've got a Mystic Purple, a Autumn Peach, and a Periwinkle. Oh, am I going too fast, Sarah? On what? What? Where am I? What? Oh. 1, 2, 3. You have triples again. Her phone is sped up. Oh. I was going to say, if I'm going too fast, please let me know. I don't think I'm going any different from normal, but yeah, always let me know. So in here, you've got, again, sort of a brighter Autumn Peach, a pastel gold, and then a brighter pink. 2 more oysters to go. And then one flew off there, so triples. I don't know how many triples we've had, but triples again. And you've got a, I'm going to have to pop them over here, but I will remember which ones the twins are. So a baby raspberry, another autumny peach, and a seafoam green. And then your last oyster. And we're ending with triples. Okay, so you've got a even brighter raspberry, a sunshine yellow, and a grassy sea foamy green. Okay, so these ones here are all of the oyster pearls. So you've said to keep the twins out of the colour order. That's absolutely fine. What I'll also do is any larger ones, I'll see if I can measure those now as well, just because obviously the ones from the egg pops won't necessarily be big. So I mean, we'll measure the last green that just come out. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. The periwinkle is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. And possibly the icy Pepsi is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Okay, so the biggest ones are 8.5s, my lovely. I can measure the pink in the bottom, but he's not bigger than the green. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5 as well. Oh, the TARDIS petrolly blue, yeah. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. That darker periwinkle blurply one is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. So all the larger ones are measuring 8.5. Okay, so I'll move them back in over here actually. Before I remove them out of here, are you happy for me to mix them all together with the other ones, apart from the twins? Yeah, brilliant. Okay, so coming back. Honestly, all of those colours together. Oh! Right. So what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to make this a flat surface, and then I'll put the twins to the side. Over here actually. So twins are there. I possibly may move them closer at the end. Just let's see. So gunmetal, dark chocolate, silver bells, silver bells, silver bells. I then want to sort of go into the chocolate, the pastel gold, and then sort of all of the peaches. Peaches, 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 peaches. And then coral. And then tango. Blood orange, raspberry. Raspberry, raspberry. Was that a raspberry? And then pink, 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 pink. And then we'll go into the pinkle, 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 mystic purple. No, two-tonal dark pinkle, then mystic purple, then Cadbury purple. Right, this is where okay, so then you've got the lilacs and the periwinkles, and then I think that morphs into this gorgeous lighter creamy blue that we said earlier. And then I think, so that's more sea foam, that's the lighter icy. Icy blue. Right, let me just put all the blues in my hand now. Okay, so blue, so we're on icy blues now, so there's quite a few icy blues. Okay, now going into the brighter icy blues, then the icy Pepsis. I'm going to add this one next, which is that bluey purple one, then the TARDIS, then that sort of midnight petrol-y TARDIS-y one. Right, next to him is the, oh, I've missed a random red. Oh, I always miss one. Okay, the burgundy red's going to have to go at the end. Then forest green, then sea green. Then let's gather all of the greens into my hand. How have I missed the red? I must have, like, it's literally right in the middle. Okay, so green, so I ended with forest green, sea green. Then we're going to have to do the grassy, pickly green. I'm actually going to then say it's the olive greens. Olive green, and then I reckon seafoam green, then the sample greens, and then that seafoamy green as well. Bridal white, yellow, 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 golden yolk yellow, and burgundy red. Oh, right, let me move the camera for you. Hang on. To fit all of these pearls in. Oh my gosh, right, let me zoom in first. So, oh no. You can't see me. Hang on. I thought I moved the camera. Wait, did you not see the please tell me that you saw the whole time you saw it in the pearls. So twins are over there. Then moving, so we've got the top lines and then the bottom sort of half. Okay, right, let's see if I can keep it still for you for a moment. I'm not waiting on the Mystic Purples now, my lovely. If you would like to add to the list for potential waiters, but I don't think I do have anyone waiting, so you don't have to do that if you don't want to. It's very, very kind of you. Icy Pepsi. On Swan Lake. Blue twins on the bold swing earrings. Olive on the crystal pendant. And swap 2 peaches for matching darker raspberry for the dangle heart earrings. Yeah. Okay, so as in the peach twins, or would you like to swap the peach twins or just 2 of the peaches in the middle, as in your loose pearls and like singles? So these twins, these 2 raspberries here, I'll put on the dangle hearts. But yeah, I just need to know, would you like me to take the singles or the peach twins? Hey you, back in line. Just 2 of the peaches, perfect. So if I just start from this end, 1 and 2. Okay, so I think that's actually all of the jewellery chosen for. Oh no, we've still got the snowflake charm, if you'd like to have a pearl on there, and also the anklet as well. So both of them you can choose to have pearls on or off the jewellery. If on, which ones would you like? the smaller silver bells, this one here, on the snowflake, no pearl on the anklet. That's perfect. Okay, so that's all of your jewellery chosen for then, Carrie. So the remaining pearls, are there any other changes that you would like to make? Can you keep loose row number 5, number 1? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So number 1, yeah. I'm just going to put them under your twins and then I can take them out, put them in the bag once you've let me know all of them, if that makes sense. Number 2, number 2 and 3 on the same row. So 2 and 3. Row 7, all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All of the blues on this row. And the forest green. Okay. I'm not going to move the camera to see all the keepers just yet, just because I don't want to move out of the what you're picking from. But I'll show you all of the keepers after. Does that make sense? Row 8, the last 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The last 3. So sea green, darker green, and pick up olive. Row 9, 1, 2, oh hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then you'd like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Row 6, 6 and 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 and 7. Can you email about the rest? Okay, so let me just show you. Are you keeping the twins as well here? So this little collection of pearls were popped to the side. So I'm just going to gather these up. But yeah, just let me know about the twins. Are we keeping the twins for you? Oh, I'm looking for bags. They're all the wrong size. There we go. That's the correct size. Yes, please. Once you've decided to have them some slip drops. Okay. Yeah. No, there's no problem. So I'll keep the twins in a separate bag. Okay. So if you want to take screenshots of the rest, and then you can email any swaps. Tell you what, I'll do it so it's a bit closer. Oh, you'd like to keep the tango. Tango, tango, tango. So, screenshot wise, if we do sort of that half first, then I'll move it up for the next half. And then I'll bag them up in those coloured rows as well with the numbers. And then the bottom half. Okay. So did you manage to take screenshots there? Your mind is blank. Oh, bless you. No, I completely understand. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then there was 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. In fact, because that middle row's gone, we're not going to count that now if that's okay with you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if you take a screenshot, if I put them back again, if you take a screenshot of them all together before I start moving them, and then you have those closer ones as well, then that way you know which ones 1 through to 9. I'll bag them up in numbers 1 through to 9 for you. And then if you would like to do any of the swaps, then obviously just let me know in the email. But please let me know either way, because once I obviously put down that you'll email me about loose pearls, I won't send it off until I've heard from you. Does that make sense? Okay, so before I touch that, have you got the screenshots? Yes, brilliant. So yeah, I'm just going to bag them up. And put the numbers in. And then that way you can take your time, there's no rush. And obviously you can watch the live back as well. You know that if you touch the screen now, see your time that you're on. And then you can sort of scroll back from this time here. And then you get to sort of re-watch if you wanted to, if that helps. I don't know what would help Does it help to rewatch it back, or is it more helpful with the screenshots where everything's sort of still and you haven't got me yammering on in the background, sort of trying to confuse your brainwave? Oh, I think for me, I think a screenshot. I don't know. I don't know. Oh. Nearly there. Oh no, they're not going in the bin. Never. A bit of both, because I can get the colours again, but it's not yammering. You're too kind. But no, Carrie, so you've already given me the colours for the jewellery anyway, so I'll definitely start work on that. So there's no rush to tell me about these loose pearls. But like I said, I won't send it out to you until I've heard from you. So do just, even if you then decide, actually, I'm happy with all of these colours, I don't want to do any swaps, then that's fine. I have kept the ones that you said, let me bring you back up a second. The ones that you said to keep are in a separate bag, and then the twins are also in a separate bag from those as well. So yeah, I hope you're happy with everything there. Go down again, let's do your naughty or nice card. Oh my gosh, so naughty card there. So there's nothing on the back of that one. Yeah, rambling on, like just sort of yapping away in the background. So Carrie, thank you for the donation with your shells, and I do hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. And that actually brings us to the end of our live for today. Bless you, Carrie. So we're going to be live again on... Not live on Tuesday, we're going to be live on Friday. So we'll be live from around 8 PM on Friday. So if you'd like to order, there's still loads of space available for Friday actually. So if you'd like to order Friday, I'll book you in. But I hope you'll have a brilliant Monday morning. I hope you have a brilliant week as well. And I'll see you on Friday. Take care. Bye.